Hello, everybody, and welcome back to EE Part 7. Back with your boy Mark Apisu. I believe it's Part 7. Check my math. 5, 6, 7. There we go. Easily done. Last time, we had a nice little date with Hero. He went to a Jimmy Fallon knockoff comedy show, and that was pretty epic. We said it was a date, but then we found out it wasn't a date, and got mixed feelings, so let's continue onward. I'm glad I called Kira today. Someone who's uncomfortable in the limelight, attending the show alone would have definitely attracted the comedian's attention. At least this time she had me to defuse the situation. I wonder how many shows she's attended alone. Her family seems like they mean well, but don't seem to really understand their daughter. When I get home, I'm feeling pretty tired. I change into my PJs and finish up some last-minute homework. It doesn't take me long. Then I click off the lights and roll into bed. Well, there's been New Day music. If we would have gone just like 50 seconds longer last episode, we could have started on a new day, but you know, hindsight 20. I wake up bright and early the next day, stretching my arms high over my head. I slept so well last night. Feel so refreshed. Transition galore, am I right? After I throw on my school uniform, I go downstairs for a break fast. I pause at the table to see Erilyn is already waiting, but Mina isn't. I forgot how big those gosh darn milkers are. Huh? What are you doing down here?
Don't we have school today?
Yeah.
Then why wouldn't I be waiting?
I suppose she has a point, but I'm still surprised that she's taken on this school persona so easily. He munches on some toast as I slide into the chair next to her. Erilyn seems oddly relaxed about everything. You really okay? If I were in her shoes, I don't know if I could go about my day without a care in the world. Especially if I was literally in another world. Ask her how she's feeling. I mean, yeah, that seems common sense, you know? Hey, Erilyn, why are you so calm about all of this?
All of what?
About going to school and being stuck in this world. Aren't you worried about getting home?
Of course not.
What?
I have nothing to fear because I know I'll be home soon.
How?
Because as a princess, my family will do everything in their power to find me. It won't be too long before they figure out where I went.
Erilyn pauses, then looks at me.
Oh, and I suppose there's you, too.
Me? He nods.
Yes, you're helping me figure out if there's a way back from this side. So I might as well enjoy my time here, as I'll be back home soon enough.
That's the spirit, a lot of holes. I do like when there's a lot of holes. That all makes sense to me. I like holes. Multiple holes. Aren't you concerned it may take a while? She shakes her head.
Of course not. My people are not going to give up searching for their princess.
That's fair. In that case, hope you hear from them soon.
As do I.
Mina finally arrives downstairs, shifting her bag over her shoulder.
Good morning!
Ohio gozaimasu. Morning.
Are you guys ready to go?
Erilyn and I nod. We grab our lunchboxes and some fresh bread on the way out. The delicious taste of strawberry jam melts over my tongue as I push open the door. It's another beautiful day. Nice breeze filters the trees and rustles the branches over our heads as we walk. Eventually, Jose meets us on the way there. He grins and waves as he comes up from around the corner. When we arrive at school, the place is buzzing with students. Few are scattered about finishing up some last-minute homework, but most are talking animatedly to their friends.
What is everyone so excited about?
No idea. We enter our classroom. I plop down my seat with a sigh. Miss Sato is in the front of the room, scribbling something on the board. Is it fair week? Oh, it looks like club fair is happening today. That's what all the commotion is. Nina perks up.
Oh yeah, that's right!
Erilyn looks confused.
What is a club fair?
It's an event where the school showcases all of the clubs it offers. fun checking all of them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the executive decision to slightly turn down the background music because it's, I don't know about you guys, but that's perfect. It just need a smidge, you know? You feel me?
Why do you bother checking out the other clubs when we all know you're just gonna choose swim club anyway?
Ah, that's perfect. Perfect sound. Not perfect she's picking the swim club. It's not like we've already seen that picture on the Steam page, but let's go on.
There's nothing wrong with seeing what else is out there.
Nina leans forward on her desk and smiles.
Do you like swimming, Erlen? Maybe we could be in the club together.
Oh man, if Erlen's in the swim club, I don't know if I can choose Kira. I don't know if they're gonna tempt us like this, but I don't think I can handle it, man. Erlen hesitates. She doesn't seem thrilled by the idea. Give it a shot. Your body is made for swimming. No need to decide right now. There's no need to decide right now. You have a lot of clubs to choose from. Just browse and see what you like. Erlen nods and doesn't say anything else. I'm still caught up on that. Your body is made for swimming. My goodness. Misato wipes her hands after she's finished writing on the board.
Good morning, class. Just a quick announcement. The club fair will be happening today. It's a mandatory event, so make sure you all attend.
I took a water break while she was speaking. I suggest you do the same, but we are continuing the show.
Because of that, let's get started with the lesson. Please open your textbooks. We'll continue our lecture from yesterday.
There's the sound of ruffling pages. I crack. Crack. I do crack. I take out my crack and I just start doing crack. I crack open my notebook to take notes and she begins the lesson. There are a lot of transitions. The rest of the school day is uneventful, but it goes by at a decent pace. Having Mina, Kosei, and Erlen around makes the time go by faster. Wait a second. Kira's in our class, right? Why didn't we even, like, say hi to her, you know, when we got to class in the morning? I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking things. Eventually, the bell rings and we're dismissed for the club fair. Everyone shoots to a stand and collects their belongings.
Okay, everyone, come with me.
We follow Misato out of the door. Club fair is set up in the quad, with different booths lined up in rows. It's already pretty crowded. Mina's eyes light up.
Oh, wow. It looks like they have a wider selection this year.
I glance at Erlen, who reportedly surveys our surroundings. Do you want to look around?
Is there a point? I'm not going to be here long anyway.
Yeah, but didn't you say you wanted to make the most of your time here?
Yes.
Okay, I have a crazy theory. So Kira said she saw Erlen fall on us. Maybe she hit her head or something in the fall, you know? Maybe her head hit her chest or something, and she thinks she's a princess and she's not from another world. But then again, that wouldn't explain the shrine visit. Okay, that was a stupid theory. I'm sorry for even speaking. I'll shut the fuck up for the rest of the episode. I'll never talk again. Since you have to be at school anyway, just look around and see what catches your interest. Doesn't look convinced. Hey, never know if you don't give this a chance. Who knows what new hobbies or interests you'll discover? Think of the possibilities. Erlen heaves a deep sigh.
If it means you'll stop pestering me about it, then I suppose I'll have a look around.
Kosei overhears and chimes in.
I'm gonna look around too.
Same here.
How about we meet back here when we're done?
Sounds good to me. Once we're all agreed, we branch off in different directions. I'm about to set off and I spot Kira's long dark hair in the crowd. She happens to glance my way and we make eye contact. Carefully, she makes her way over to me. Hey, are you enjoying the club fair so far?
It seems interesting.
You have any idea which club you want to join? A comedy club, perhaps? I flash her a smile, trying not to chuckle at my own joke. I think I catch a faint smile from Kira.
I'm not sure. There are a lot to choose from.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to look yet. Kira nods.
I have, but there are more I still want to see.
Huh? I hadn't expected Kira to be so interested in the fair. Although, it makes sense to check out a lot of booths when you're still undecided.
Oh, the line for the art club is short now.
Okay. He quickly says goodbye before heading for the booth. For what other booths Peter has checked out. Well, time for me to start looking around. Make a circle around the fair, browsing through all of the club's offerings. I walk by poster advertising clubs ranging from common interest like debate or dance to more obscure ones like Hikaru, Dorodango, I don't know, which is apparently just dirt polishing. Seems like there's a club for everything. Most clubs, especially the sport and technical ones, are looking for people who already have experience from junior high and won't accept beginners. A lot of the others have already hit their new member quota. I didn't realize the clubs filled up so fast. No wonder it's been a bad dash. After I finish my first loop, there are 3 available clubs that are accepting new members. The Good Samaritan Club, the Science Club, and the Kendo Club. Which one would I like to learn more about? Good Samaritan. I need more info for science. Haha. Kendo Club. Don't the girls wear some like, strange outfits and have wooden swords? We'll check that out. Seems interesting. I definitely want to check out the Kendo Club. It sounds like it would be cool. Could be cool. First thing I notice about the guy behind the booth is his mismatched eyes. He greets me with a smile.
Hey, I'm Rixnay Lency, president of the Kendo Club.
And got 2 colored eyes. His name's weird. Hi, I'm Markapi.
Nice to meet you. Are you looking to learn more about Kendo?
Yeah.
Then you've come to the right place. The Kendo Club is for anyone who is interested in Kendo, regardless of their experience level. If you want to learn the art of Kendo, we're happy to teach you. Or if you just want to observe, that's great too. You're just as welcome.
That's good to know. He nods.
Are you ready to jump into the world of Kendo?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
No problem. Come back if you change your mind.
Thanks. He waves as I leave the booth. Which club should I check out next? I need more info for science. As I approach the booth, a guy with blonde hair and glasses greets me.
Hello, are you looking to hear more about the Science Club?
Yeah. He nods.
I'm Kohako Kaito, the president of the club.
I'm Markapi.
Nice to meet you. This club is for anyone who's interested in different sciences. We share knowledge and debate scientific theory and its philosophical implications. It can be quite enlightening.
Oh, nice.
Are you interested in joining?
I'm undecided. I'm not sure yet.
That's okay. We're accepting members for as long as the fair lasts. Feel free to stop by again if you like.
Thanks. I turn to leave and he greets the next student in line. Which club should I check out next? We're gonna check out the Good Samaritan Club. I like to pride myself on being a good Samaritan, so this club sounds like it could be just right for me. I approach the booth. Immediately, a girl with short, dark hair and dyed red tips greets me.
Hello, hello! Welcome to the Good Samaritan Club. I'm Rika Raiden, president of the club.
Alright, fellas, I think my decision was made. It was told in the stars. The stars were aligned and it decided that we're joining this club. I don't know why, but I just get a hankering for being a good Samaritan. I'm Markapi. So what exactly does this club do?
Well, at our core, we're here to help.
Who do you usually help?
Anyone who needs it, but especially our fellow students. We're here to make sure that the school is a safe environment.
Safe in what way?
In all ways. We'll resolve any disagreements or unfairness through any means necessary.
Any means necessary? He winks.
Think of us as the justice of the peace, where we dispense justice to keep the peace.
This is intriguing. Sounds like there's more. Sounds like there's more this club than meets the eye. Oh no, not a typo. It sounds like you guys are busy.
We are, which is why we're always looking for interested members. What do you think? Want to help keep your school safe and fun?
I'm not sure. I just want to see what will happen. Maybe. I haven't decided yet.
No pressure. Feel free to come back once you've made up your mind. We'll be waiting for you.
He winks and waves goodbye. Which club should I check out next? I just wanted to see if there's going to be another option, but I guess we made our decision. After learning more about the clubs, I know which one I want to join. I think it's pretty obvious we were going to join this one from the start. I don't think anyone's going to even have a shadow of a doubt. I return to the Good Samaritan Club's booth, and Rika smiles broadly.
You came back. I knew you would.
Yeah.
We're excited to have you.
He helped sign me up, and soon I'm an official member of the Good Samaritan Club. I wonder how the story changed based on the decision there. I feel like that one might have been important, but I guess we'll see how it develops.
See you at our next meeting.
Looking forward to it. As she waves me off, I continue to browse the other booths just for fun. Those clubs sound really cool. I'm going to have a lot of fun this year. Just as I'm returning from the booth, I see Kosei and Mina already waiting for us. Hey, see anything you liked?
Yeah, there were so many. Did you know they have a Taekwondo club this year?
Yeah, I saw that. They have a cooking one too. Just think of all the delicious ramen they make in that club.
Ooh, I bet that would be a good one to join. I saw they added a cosplay club too.
Kosei lifts an eyebrow.
Cosplay?
I would join the cosplay club in a second. Like, that's all I gotta say. Tomboy cosplay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yep, that's probably the one you're going to join, right?
He crosses his arms.
Do I look like Erlen to you? Why would I join the cosplay club?
Because you already look like an anime character with that gravity-defying hairstyle.
Just uses hair gel.
Hey, it takes some serious skill to look this good.
Mina giggles.
Okay then.
What's up with you commenting on my hair all the time?
He flicks his bangs out of his face with a smirk.
You must be really into it, or you wouldn't focus so much on it.
Mina makes a face.
Please, don't flatter yourself.
These two never stop, do they? I cough and the two of them look up. Were any of these clubs able to convince you to join them? Mina smiles.
Nope, I'm sticking with swimming.
Yeah, and I'm not swaying from soccer. What about you?
I joined the Good Samaritan Club. It had nothing to do with a girl. We need more good people in this school.
Good choice. I've heard those guys have helped a lot of students.
I hope so.
Well, I hope you have a lot of fun this year, cuz.
Thanks. I see Erlen approaching us from the crowd. Herman looked is carved across her face.
I have decided.
We blink. That's pretty abrupt. On what? Club?
Yes. I have finally found a place that understands my birthright.
What are you talking about?
Student council. You're looking at your new grade representative.
It's a good choice. Princesses are for freedom. We'll have to vote for you. But we gotta, knock her down a peg. You do realize you have to run for grade representative, right? The class has to vote for you first.
Don't worry, they will.
Mina's face lights up.
I had no idea you were interested in student government. You should definitely run if that's what you're passionate about.
Kosei nods.
Yeah, you'd have my vote.
Erlen lifts her chin with a smirk.
Huh, you see? Even this complete stranger would vote for me.
Aw, poor Kosei. You mean Kosei? He blinks.
What's a kosei?
Kosei sputters.
What? Are you kidding? We've been through this!
We have?
Yeah, don't you remember?
Silence.
We just spent the whole school day together.
More silence.
We literally all came to the club fair together as a group!
Oh.
Poor Kosei, man. If this is gonna be the running gag, I feel bad for my man. He smiles and then walks away, leaving him in the dust.
Seriously?
He clutches his chest and flops onto the floor.
Why doesn't she realize I exist?
Mina stifles her giggle while I shake my head. I suppose you can get your revenge by not voting for her. Kosei sighs.
No, it's okay. I'd still vote for her.
Simp. The bell rings, signaling it's time to go back to our class. Talk about timing. We follow the group of students back into the hall. Erlen seems excited now that she's signed on something he likes. As we take our seats in class, everyone is still talking about what clubs they're joining this year. Miss Sato enters the room and clasps her hands to get our attention.
All right, settle down, class. I know you're excited, but we have some things to go over.
Take a water break if you haven't. Everyone quiets down, and Miss Sato begins her lesson. Second half of classes go by quickly. Just chocked full of transitions. Oh my goodness. Soon, bell rings, signaling the end of the school day. Like, we're gonna go meet Kira at the shrine. I believe our timetable's correct. Chairs scrape against the floor as everyone stands to gather their things. After retrieving my bag, I look around the classroom for Kira. It's not there. I hope she didn't forget about our revisit to the shrine today. Didn't have a chance to ask her about it while we were in class. You know, I was just thinking, wow, I haven't really messed up sentences today, and then I do that, but no, just gotta move on. She's probably waiting for me out front. After saying goodbye to my friends, I hurry out of the classroom and into the courtyard. Another transition. Kira waits for me in front of the doors. Her bag is slung carelessly over her shoulder. Waits, she frees her hair from the strap, letting it fall down her back. Glances at me as I approach. Hey.
Hi.
You ready to go? She nods. We head out of the courtyard and pass through the school gates. Soon, we're on the path towards the shrine. Thanks for coming with me. Kira nods again.
I just hope that Mrs. Tanaka is there.
Same. I soon recognize the shrine gates in the distance. The closer we get, the more my stomach twists into knots. I really hope we get some answers this time. As if sensing my thoughts, Kira picks up the pace. When we arrive, the shrine is quiet. 2 people wander the grounds, enjoying the tranquility. We head towards the offering box. That seems a likely place for volunteers and staff members to frequent. Kira grasps something within her hand and momentarily holds it against her chest. What's that? She opens her palm to reveal an amulet.
It's for luck.
Thoughtful, charm. Stuff is bogus. We're not saying that. That is thoughtful. Do we dare? Do we dare? I don't know. We haven't done anything, you know? We haven't really... We're doing it. Oh, that's a good idea. I grin, holding my hand over Kira's. Oh my gosh. Her gaze flicks... Okay, I immediately regret doing this.
What are you doing?
Okay, we said she was our lucky charm. That was the option. We didn't say anything about grabbing her hand. Oh my gosh. This is the wrong choice. I wink, holding on to my lucky charm. Silently, she slips her hand out of my grasp. Okay. This is not good. Guess my luck ran out. Okay, so I wonder if that, like, is a -1 for Kira. I don't know if it's like a point system for every good decision we make and bad decision we make. Like, it tallies the points at the end. Because if so, that was definitely a -1. But I wonder how that works. Because it could also be like there's only main decisions and that one's just for shits and giggles. But I'm sure there's like a Steam guide, but I don't want to, you know, read it and ruin the story. So we'll continue on. We continue on our way. We approach the offering box. Someone exits, nearly running into us.
Whoa, sorry.
I glance up and see a guy who looks to be about our age. It's okay. We're about to pass him when he stops us.
Wait a minute. You're friends with Kosei Nakahara, right?
We freeze. How does he know that? I take another look at him. Though he wears the same school uniform, I don't recognize him. He must be an upperclassman. I glance at Kira, but she doesn't recognize him either. Yeah. His grin broadens.
Oh, good. I thought so. Can you pass on a message for me?
Who are you?
Sorry. I should have introduced myself. I'm Daisuke Miyamoto, and I'm on the soccer club.
Oh, I see. So that's how he knows Kosei. Must have recognized me from when I helped Kosei practice.
We forgot to give these invites to everyone at tryouts.
He passes me an envelope.
Look, if you wouldn't mind getting this to Kosei, I'd really appreciate it. I've got a ton of people to hand these out to, and you'd be doing me a huge favor.
Sure, that's fine. He breathes a sigh of relief.
Oh, great, thank you. That helps me a lot. I've got more people to track down, so I won't disturb you any longer.
Tracking us down at the shrine? That seems odd. He waves as he walks away.
Thanks again.
No problem. With a final smile, he jogs off. Kira looks after him, expressionless.
It must be tough trying to track down everyone from tryouts.
Yeah, lucky he ran into us. Nods. Anyway, did we go up to the box?
Yes, let's go.
So I guess that whole, weird grabbing the hand thing is just swept under the rug at this point. So, maybe we'll make decisions like that in the future. Maybe we won't. I don't know. Together we step up towards the offering box. The main hallway is right nearby. From here, I have a pretty clear view inside. Peek in, but there are too many people to spot anyone clearly. A moment later, Kira grasped my arm. Whoa. Your arms with hers? Don't think too much about it. Or don't think too much about it. Kira's trying to get my attention to tell me something. That's all. No need to read more into this. I look over to her.
Over there. Is that the woman?
She points to an elderly woman sweeping the leaves off the main path. Her gray hair is pulled into a low bun and clothes look completely pressed, but she doesn't look familiar. It's not the old woman I talked to. Maybe she's Naka.
We could ask her.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt to talk to her. Might know something. Kira nods. I lead us over to the woman who blinks as we approach. Sorry to disturb you. Are you Mrs. Tanaka? Her eyes widen.
Oh, yes. Have we met before?
No, but we were told you could help us. She splits into a knowing grin.
Of course. A beautiful couple like you two. I bet you've come to pray for a long and happy relationship.
God, I wish. Not this again. Does everyone mistake us for a couple? I glance at Kira, who glances back at me. She tilts her head to the side, waiting for me to answer. Somehow, I don't think she'd be so happy about me pretending we're together this time. No, actually.
No need to be shy. I was young once too, you know. In fact, you remind me a bit of myself when I was a youngster.
She winks at Kira, who blinks in surprise. Mrs. Tanaka sighs dreamily.
Oh, to be young again.
She snaps back to reality. There goes gravity and nods briskly.
Yes, well, you've come at a good time. The energies today are very strong.
The energy.
Yes, yes, the Ethereal Energies.
We exchange glances and Kira's eyes widen. My heart thumps loudly in my chest. I think we finally stumbled on the lead. You've heard of the Ethereal Energy too?
Of course. Only those who spend a lot of time at the shrine understand the inner workings. A young man like you must be very informed to have heard about it too.
I've only heard a little about it. What exactly is Ethereal Energy? Mrs. Tanaka scratches her head.
That's a very good question. It's just the magic of the shrine, I think.
The magic of the shrine?
That's right. The thing that grants wishes.
Yeah, but what is it?
The Ethereal Energies.
Right, but how does that work?
You know, I'm not too sure. I never asked about it.
The excitement I felt a moment before quickly ebbs.
How did you learn about ethereal energy?
Oh, I overheard some people talking about it here at the shrine. Isn't that how you heard about it?
Sort of. Mrs. Tanaka knows about as much as we do. I look over to Kira, who seems to mirror my thoughts. I guess this is dead end 2. May as well go back. I turn to Mrs. Tanaka. Well, thank you for all your help.
But I haven't done anything yet. Oh, wait here.
She shuffles off. A moment later, she returns and firmly places an amulet in my hands.
Here you go. Now go make an offering and you'll be blessed with a long and happy romance.
We really aren't a couple.
Hurry, hurry! The energy won't be here forever.
Or make that wish. There's no, we can't reason with her. There's no point arguing with her. She's obviously convinced herself that we're a couple, and no amount of reason is going to change her mind. I may as well accept this so we can leave. Thanks, I guess.
No more dilly-dallying. Get to wishing.
Alright, we'll get going. Thank you again.
You're welcome. Take care, you two. Alio Tin, L'Oreal Dan Mali.
Started speaking Latin, casting Harry Potter spell. I'm thinking she knows a little more than that. Kira and I freeze. Whatever she said is definitely not Japanese. In fact, I don't think it's any recognizable language. What's that phrase you just said?
Alio Tin, L'Oreal Dan Mali. It's a phrase I learned here in the shrine.
What does it mean?
I think it's a parting. That's how I've heard it used.
What language is that?
What if it was like, a racial slur? She's like, I think it's this, or I think Ethereal Energy is this. It could be a racial slur and she's using it, indiscriminately. This is a very irresponsible old lady, in my opinion. Mrs. Tanaka hesitates.
I'm not too sure, but I lived in Japan all my life and don't know much about other languages.
I don't know it either. But I know something that will. Let me pull out my phone. Hey, Google. Ding. What does Aliotin L'Orealdon Malay mean? Unrelated article pulls up on my phone. Try again. What language is ALM? More random articles pop up, none of which have to do with languages. I type it out into Google Translate, but that doesn't even return a result. If Google doesn't know it, then it's probably not a language from here. If it's not a language from here, it's a language from another world. Mrs. Tanaka, I have a friend who may be interested in that phrase. Would it be okay if we came back to visit another day?
Please do. An old woman like me doesn't get too many visitors.
When would be a good day?
I'll be back here on Thursday.
Today's Thursdays, boys. Thank you, Mrs. Tanaka. We'll come visit then.
Oh, that would make me so happy. Don't forget to bring your girlfriend, too.
She's just a friend.
Yes, your girlfriend.
I don't think she'll listen if I try to clarify further.
I'll be there.
Oh, she said it. Oh, God. Kira must be thinking the same thing. After saying goodbye, Kira and I make our way out the shrine. I feel lighter once we leave. Renewed hope, Kira catches up as we turn onto the road.
I'm curious about what that phrase Mrs. Tanaka said means.
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling Erlen might. Who's Cheese? I don't even know who that is on my friends list. He's playing Team Fortress 2. Get out of here, Cheese. We don't care.
You think it's a language she'd know?
Yeah, none of us recognize it. Even Gugel didn't know it. Your nod's thoughtful.
I wonder if Mrs. Tanaka learned the phrase from the Ethereal Energy woman you met that night.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's too much of a coincidence otherwise.
You're right. We reach the intersection where our paths split. Thanks for coming with me again.
I'm glad I did.
Hopefully we'll learn more next Thursday. Comment about the mistake dating. Let's just the elephant in the room. We'll acknowledge it. Unless Mrs. Naka keeps insisting we're dating again. It's funny how that keeps happening to us, right? Here nods. Either way, I hope next time she focuses more on our questions, less on our dating status.
I think she will.
How come? He was very insistent today.
Because Erlen will be there.
Oh yeah. Unless she thinks that Erlen's the third wheel.
I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yeah, see you. After a brief wave, we both head our separate directions, pick up the pace and hurry home. My chest is nearly bursting with anticipation. Tell Erlen we have a lead. I make it home, breathless and aching. Immediately, I go up the stairs 2 at a time. Erlen's door.
Come in.
She's lounging on her bed, flipping through a book when I enter.
Yes?
I was just at the shrine looking for that old woman when I learned a very interesting phrase indeed. Would you like to hear it?
Is that what you interrupted me for?
She turns back to her book.
Your common phrases don't interest me.
This one will casually... We're gonna casually phrase drop it. I shrug, feigning equal indifference. No? Well, alright then. Turning towards the door, I call out. I guess I'll go to someone else and wish them ALM instead. She responds automatically.
Malinodera Maliotin.
What if that's like a Winter Soldier type thing and she just starts like going on a rampage, killing everyone in sight? Then her eyes widen as she realizes what she just said. She sits straight up on her bed.
How do you know High Amirian?
Is that what you speak in Velden?
No, it's an ancient language that's only used during formal services, which makes you knowing it even more unusual.
Like I said, I went back to the shrine to see if I could find that old woman, but ran into someone else. Taught me the phrase. Erlen jumps to her feet. Her expression is serious, but I can hear the hope in her voice.
There's another Velden here?
There must be one. Otherwise, how did Miss Tanaka learn it?
You must take me to them.
Mrs. Tanaka said she'll be back to the shrine on Thursday. We can go find her after school and ask who she learned the phrase from.
That's too far away. We'll go now.
It's probably not a good idea to keep disturbing her at work. I already agreed to a Thursday visit.
She'll be honored by a royal visit. Of course she'll make time.
You're not royalty here, remember? He's about to retort, but sighs instead.
Fine. If that's when we have to visit, then so be it.
The excitement over, Erlen sinks back onto her bed.
I'd like to be alone now, please. I have much to think about.
I can imagine the possibility of meeting one of her people here must be exciting and nerve-wracking. Sure. Returning to my room, I get a head start on my homework. When I'm tired of studying, I take a break by browsing memes on Reddit. There's some crazy stuff on the internet. Eventually, it's late and time for bed, and time for a new episode. Okay, wait, after this sentence. After washing up, I happily slide into bed, feeling positive I drift into a gentle sleep. And that's the episode. Okay. Transition music, it's a new day. Do me 4 favors. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, help me find a girlfriend. And bye-bye.